So, after visiting the trig point at Holly Hill, we're going to ride down the trail here to Dode Church, the last remaining building from a lost village. So let's give it a go. Goggles, because there's a few midges about today. Surface here is a bit loose because they keep adding type 1 to these lanes that I ride, and I don't like it, but there you go. Okay, this is Wrangling Lane. Which we may ride up afterwards as well. So, here we go. This is the lost village of Dode. In 3049, the Black Death swept through this village and killed everybody. This is the last remaining building, which is the church. It was built between 1086 and 1100 in the reign of William Rufus, and then Black Death swept through and it was gone. The legend being that the last survivor was a small child, allegedly 7, and she took refuge in this building and eventually died. So, as these things always go, she apparently reappears every 7 years, I don't know why 7 years, to haunt the place, and she's known as the Dode Child. This is, you know, well, I don't know if you believe that sort of thing, but it's quite a nice idea. But there you go. So, Black Death swept this village away. Nothing left. The lane we're on, which is Wrangling Lane, runs up this direction. At the moment it's tarmac till you get round the corner and then it becomes a lane. We'll ride up it in a moment. The theory being that this lane was used by Romans and Saxons for meetings and trade, possibly smuggling, but I think that's just one of those, you know, everybody has smugglers. I don't know what you would smuggle from where to where, and it connects a 10-mile ley line, if you believe in such things, and if you do, you do, good for you. Over the other side on the straight line of a long barrow and a couple of other, and the Medway monuments, or the so, and at some point we will add that into the video. I should do another episode of that. So yeah. So, we shall move on. So yeah, this is Wrangling Lane, as I've probably said. Turns to dirt somewhere around the corner. It can be a bit tricky in the wet and in the autumn, because you get a lot of leaf fall and then you get a lot of rock underneath and you can't see where you're going. May have a little trouble with standing at some point. Things are growing in a little. But we have this loose fill, and the fly tippers have been here as always. We're not friends, see, look, I might have to sit, and I'd much rather be up on the pegs, especially if I have to ride this central rut. Somebody's been down here today, a couple of wheel marks. Trouble is the brush keeps pushing you into the central rut. Like that. I'd rather be out of it up here. But these are ancient woodlands, beech, a lot of yew, some of which they are particularly old. In fact, some are supposed to be as old as the church we've just visited. Not as old as that burnt out car, obviously. See, these ruts I particularly hate. But there you go. Somebody seems to like them, and well, somebody at least like to fill them in. Top is in, the end is in sight, it's just up there, and we're back in the rut, where I really didn't want to be. Oh fucking hell, hear that rock. Here we are.